Welcome to our van life with our 3 chihuahuas, episode 58. We found Eureka in California, that is, a beautiful northern coastal town. Join us as we explore the area and learn and discover new things. Sean went to the office to go check in, and Boba's a little bit freaked out because she doesn't know where Sean is. So her eyes are bugging out because she wants to know what's going on.
And that building now is going in. That's that building that he's building. So
okay,
yeah, but this is what it was called, main landing.
yeah. And what are those, salmon?
Salmon.
Yeah, those good size.
Yeah, they are. Dad.
Wow,
They
that's
have
awesome.
since passed away. There's Dad. There's his hat.
Wow.
And that's him. That's him just before he passed away.
Okay.
And that's him launching boats.
Yeah. Sheesh.
So it was a different world.
I installed this cup holder table earlier when we were driving up so that we can put our food up here. Doesn't hold much and it's pretty flimsy looking, but it should work for lighter things.
That was Johnny. Not too bad of a view. Are you tired? Busy ball. Busy ball. Are you a tired girl? So we are here at Johnny's on the beach, and he just gave me the whole history of this cool spot, and I'll go into more detail, but he also gave one of the historical pamphlets which shows it as the premier fishing camp destination and marina back when, even going back to the late 1800s, early 1900s, when they called this Humboldt City, and eventually it got absorbed by Eureka. So really cool historical aspect to Johnny's by the Sea, and get a little bit more history. They said the Army Corps of Engineers came out here, and basically this whole beachfront area got changed completely back in like the 50s, because they decided to build jetties and then unbuild it and fix it and all kinds of different edits, because the currents and the kind of the way that the tides started moving around and changing. So, you know, they didn't want to mess with the commerce or the fishing, but they did want to be able to keep it as a deep sea harbor and port. So a lot of cool stuff. We'll find out a little more information and put it in the video. So take a look here, take a look at the notes. Again, Johnny's by the sea. Johnny's on the beach. Vacation at Johnny's. And we met Johnny. How's Mr. Yoda doing? Here we are at Johnny's on the beach. This is our camping destination for the next 2 days. We escaped the heat.
It was like 105, 110 down the road.
Yeah.
And the Bay Area.
And just like an hour away, it was that hot. And now it's like
60.
60s.
Perfect.
Beautiful little breeze coming off of the bay here, and this is Eureka. So we're up in North Lost Coast area, a little bit close to the southern Oregon coast. This is the northernmost deep bay for deep sea ships, and it's a really cool spot. So we're gonna explore and make some dinner, and then we're gonna be out in Eureka tomorrow, and we'll let you know how it goes. So we'll be checking with you in a little bit. This big rock wall evidently had to be moved heavily in because the beach used to go out way further. And then, as you can see out there, there's a jetty that the Army Corps of Engineers had to build and rebuild multiple times, where they figured out how the ocean currents flowed in this bay. So there's Humboldt Bay, and it is deep, so big ships can come in here, and there's a big lumber market. Still is. I saw a lot of big lumber mills on the way in, and a lot of fisheries. So they said a lot of the fishing companies that are still up here fishing for salmon, although the salmon season was canceled, but they still fish for halibut, and salmon was really the driving source back in the day. Also, this bay, interestingly enough, with the inlet, has a lot of similar features as the Columbia River inlet, because it's very rough, and so the Coast Guard and the Navy do a lot of training up here because it's so rough, and that's what also makes it very fortuitous for salmon that are making their migration. So as we can see going around this bend, that is Eureka, and here's the end of this little jetty, and that's the bay down there. There's some people swimming. So here's the beach. Oh, Johnny's on the beach. What you think, Pia? You do see a lot of waves out there. A couple of people with surfboards. Walking back to the Storyteller to make some dinner. Tonight we are making a Filipino dish that goes by beef machado, sometimes called beef machaca. Huh. Puppy going crazy.